All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Billiard Breakdown tonight. We've got Andy Swanger defending his number 15 position in the top 15 players list for Rochester, New York, against the challenger, Mike Falconio. This is going to be a race to 9 and 10 ball pool, and the commentary is going to be done by myself, Michael Lynn. The players are going to lag for break shortly, and we're going to get started soon.
No, I didn't spread them. I just tapped the cue into the rack and left it.
So he's got a jack.
Yeah, and then so he had one. Then I played Jeff in one pocket. I played.
I watched that one. He was banking shit like a motherfucker.
He was making that. Lag.
I'm a lefty.
I thought you were a lefty. So this could be good match. Yeah.
And we're off. Mike Falconio wins the lag. He's going to start us off with the break.
Are we doing that 2 and 3 on the corner?
If you want to.
Let's just do it. Let's keep it.
You want to do it? Try it.
Yeah, we'll try it out.
Mike mentions to Andy Swanger if they want to do the 2 and 3 ball on the bottom corners of the rack. Andy Swanger agrees.
Me and Mike. You too.
Mike Falconio has patiently been waiting for his chance to play on the live stream. It's been quite a while. Tough to schedule everyone, but he's finally here. Andy's got a shot into the top right over here. He sinks it, all net. Holding for the 3 ball here can be a little tricky. Let's see if he's got the touch. Mike back at the table. Is it possible to play safe behind the 3 ball here, or is he going to go for something else? That's a pretty good hit. The 6 ball does seem to be in the way of the 2. Andy Swanger jacking up for a masse. Makes good contact. But Mike's going to have a shot here. I guess it was a foul. Can anyone in the live chat please explain to me where that foul came from? The 3 doesn't clear the 7. Let's see what Mike's going to be able to come up with here. Seems like he's calling the 7. Almost. Good attempt at a carom. He gets a nice roll as a result with the 3 ball sitting behind the 6. Andy Swanger misses the kick and moves the 8 and 9 into a better position.
It's got to be in a row, right?
Yeah, well, I just had 2 in a row.
Oh, we are playing 3 foul.
No, I said no. I thought we said no freezing again.
I guess so. Okay.
The players are debating if 3 foul is in play. I'm surprised it isn't. Typically, 9 and 10 ball are both played with 3 fouls in play. Pretty good run out opportunity here as long as the 6-7 combination goes and he can hold position for the 6 into the same corner. He's got a nice straight shot on this combination. Should be okay. Little awkward on the 6. But he sinks it. Really nice shot. Mike Falconio with a shot on the 8 into likely the side pocket. That seems to be the easier shot with makeable position on the 9. He's just got to avoid the 10 ball on the way down to the short rail. But instead, he goes for the corner pocket shot, and he gets it really nice. Nice shot. Excellent positional shot onto the 10. Overrolls it just slightly, but he should still be okay. And he sinks the 10. Well done. Score is 1-0. Nice out by Mike.
You been watching Kristen at all? Yeah. How's she doing out there? Is she singles and masters?
No, they're playing Masters right now. But she wants both the Masters on the hill. The last one she just lost. Guy had a bad hit. They didn't have the rep, so it goes to the shooter.
Really?
And that put a hill after that. And then she just fell apart. It's still a track.
Seems like the 4 ball is in the way for Mike here. He should still be able to make contact on the 2 ball though. Maybe it's potable? Tough to say. Position on the 3 is extremely difficult as well. Andy Swanger does look like he has a shot but the 2-ball wobbles. Mike Falconio back at the table with a relatively easy positional shot here. Needs the bridge. It's going to be a little more awkward of a stroke, but just needs a touch of bottom right here. And he misses it. Both players unable to make the 2-ball for some reason. Andy Swanger laughing it off. Where's the cue ball going? Mike Falconio overshoots the cue ball by a good amount here. Leaves himself with a kick on the 3. For all our live viewers, I have a live poll within the chat where you can place your votes on who you think is going to win between Andy and Mike. 67% in favor of Andy Swanger to start us off. 33% believe in Mike. Nice position on the 4 here. Tough shot here on the 5. He doesn't draw the cue ball back as much as he would have liked. He's calling the back shot on the 5. Interesting choice. Curious to see if Mike is going to just hold and take the longer shot on the 6, or actually try to go 2 rails and bring this cue ball closer.
Mike, it's that pocket, man. I have so much problems with that pocket.
Andy Swanger mentions to Mike that the pocket tends to rattle quite a bit. Our live poll is at 50-50 for votes. Nice position onto the 7 here. Looks like he got slightly the incorrect angle to close the distance between the cue ball and the 8. But he's able to draw it back really nicely. He's got a thin cut here, but it's still very doable. The 9 ball goes into any corner or any pocket. Just needs to hit this with good speed. And he does. The cue ball is sitting near the rail. Little inconvenient of a shot here. Andy misses it, but not a bad leave. Tough to make position for the 10 here. Both players having a hard time making the 9. Mike Falconio left with a tricky angle on the 9. He's going to need heavy inside spin to set up for this 10. Really just worried about the pot there. Can he make the bank for the win? He's calling the corner pocket. Far left. Andy Swanger back at the table with a relatively simple shot to tie it up. And he sinks it. Nice shot. Scores 1-1.
You got me?
Kind of looked like Mike was trying to sneak the 1 into the side pocket. The cue ball scratches. Andy Swanger back at the table with ball in hand. Andy Swanger calls the 10 ball into the left corner. This would be quite the early win. Misses it, but the 4-10 is now dead on. First person to get on the 4 ball wins here. This is a very makeable shot with relatively simple position on the 3. And he sinks it. Really great shot there. Can Andy Swanger finish out this rack with an early 4-10 combination? Andy chokes on the 3 ball. Mike Falconio with another chance. Really surprising miss there for Andy. Mike's got to just make sure he can see the 4. Can he see it? Looks tough. See what the plan is here. Maybe even going, this is difficult. He's got to go rail first for a thin cut on the 4. And he misses it. Andy Swanger at the table with ball in hand, and he's going to be able to finish it out. Andy Swanger laughs his way to the table. Quite the fortunate miss there, and the score is now 2-1 in favor of Andy Swanger. The live poll has Andy Swanger at 67% in favor of winning, 33% sticking with Mike Falconio. Nice shot there by Mike. What's the follow-up here? Is Mike going to be looking to play another safety of some sort, or just go for the 2 into the side pocket? Goes for the side, misses it. Andy left with a tough back shot here. Our live poll is now 71% in favor of Andy Swanger being able to take this race.
There's our first one you got. Shoot it or not shoot it.
Fortunate roll into the side pocket. Mike Falconio with the option to shoot the 3 or pass it back to Andy, but he's going to shoot the 3, of course. Pretty significant overcut by Andy there. Does get lucky behind the 7 ball. Looks like Mike can make contact with the 3 directly. He'll likely try to leave the cue ball on the far end of the table. Doesn't look like he went for it. Andy with a potential shot on the 3 here. Andy actually leaves himself a pretty nice breakout angle on the 6 into the side pocket to develop the 7 ball. But he misses the 6. Mike maybe looking to play safe here. He could slow roll the cue ball behind the 9. That might be the easiest. He goes for the bank instead. The live poll at 75% in favor of Andy Swanger, 25% now, siding with Mike Falconio. Andy sinks a really nice shot just now. Doesn't seem like the 7-10 goes. Let's take a look here. Good leave. Mike likely needing to kick at this. And the cue ball scratches into the far left. Andy Swanger back at the table with ball in hand. Short side position on the 8 ball is a little tricky, but with ball in hand, he should be able to get there. Good angle here. Really clean shot there. And he just needs to slow roll this 9 ball, and the cue ball should be able to automatically roll for the 10 into the side pocket. Not too sure what he was going for there. Tough to say if he was trying to stun above the 10 or just horizontally for the side pocket. He ends up a little awkward there. And he's calling the bank with what could have been a simple straight-in shot. But it's no problem for Andy. Great recovery shot there. The score is 3-1. Andy Swanger with a 2-game lead. Does Mike have any good options here? Nice job by Mike rolling the cue ball into the 7 and the 2 ball down to the short rail. Andy left with a kick. Good contact. It does look like Mike has a shot on the 2 ball though. Maybe off the 6. Really nice shot there. The bridge on this shot's going to be a little bit awkward. 6 ball is somewhat in the way of this back shot on the 4. But it looks good. Nicely stroked. Mike at the table with another back shot. He's got to hit this at a relatively low pace if he wants to hold for the 6. Well done. Nice touch. Mike Falconio does not appear to be happy about the leave he got. Shooting with the bridge makes it tough to stroke through. He isn't able to generate enough momentum to get that cue ball off the rail. He's left himself a tough shot. He misses it. Andy Swanger left with 4 balls and a hanger of a shot. Hanger of a positional shot as well. The positional play here was not good. Mike Falconio with an easy shot on the 8 into the side pocket. We got Cory Payne in the live chat. Cory the bodyguard. What's up, Cory? We're at 73% of our live viewers in the live chat. Think Andy Swanger is going to take it. 27%, siding with Mike Falconio. Mike should be able to get out here, but he leaves himself very tough. Curious choice on hitting that side pocket shot with stun. But he sinks the 10 ball anyways, no problem. Nice shot, scores 3-2. Andy Swanger with a 1-game lead over Mike Falconio. The 9 ball sits in the side.
Tell you what, I got to play the 9, just in case.
I believe Andy Swanger calls the 9 ball. He misses every ball on the table somehow. Expertly executed.
Went around that whole tape. Went around 7 rails and didn't hit a ball.
Andy Swanger laughs at the whiff.
That was funny.
Mike Falconio misses the combination. Swanger back at the table, looking to likely play safe somehow, maybe using the 10 ball. The double kiss leaves Mike with a good shot here. Mike should be able to see the 3 ball. Tough to say if he's got the correct potable angle. He did. Good attempt. Andy may have half a pocket here to squeeze the 3 into the side pocket. But he's calling the 9, and that's an excellent shot there. The 3 holds position right in front. Really, really nice cue ball speed there by Andy. Let's see if Andy rolls this cue ball down to the short rail and back up towards the center of the table for the 8. That seems to be the path of least resistance here. Did he overshoot it? He does. Still a very makeable shot here. Should be no problem. Well done. And Andy Swanger is going to be able to make it 4-2 in a race to 9. Well done. Cory Payne in the live chat asks, any other action going up on there tonight? And yeah, man, just you and Sean Zhang. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll reach out. Mike may be looking to see if he could bring this cue ball back towards the right side of the 3 ball for a 310 combination shot. Cory Payne in the live chat says, LOL, you like to see us play? I do. It's a good time.
I'm gonna try that form off in a second.
Okay.
And he was going that way. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And the 10 ball drops for Andy Swanger. Nice combination there. Score is 5-2. Andy Swanger with a 3-game lead over Mike Falconio. Mike's going to really have to tighten up these next few racks. Sean Zhang sent me a text message for you, Cory Payne. He says he'll play you 9-6 for 50 a set. Multiple sets. What do you say, Cory? You want the smoke? Nice back shot on the 3 for Mike Falconio there with a good angle on the 4 to just roll this in and have a shot on the 5. Cory Payne in the live chat says, not tonight for Sean Zhang, but probably play him a couple sets this weekend. Sounds good, Cory? Mike misses the 4 ball. Andy looking to get this cue ball. Well, I was going to say past the 8 ball on the way back up the table, but he's got a cut or he can choose to play safe here behind the 8. Andy Swanger calls a save. Really, really nice cut there by Mike, and he bumps into the 8, which slows the roll of the cue ball. He's got a shot on the 6. Is he actually going to try to bring this cue ball back for the 7 into the side? Let's see what Mike's got here. Early 10. Mike Falconio calls the 10 ball. Can he do it? Not quite. And the 7's going to be a relatively easy shot for Andy Swanger here. We've got Diana Smalley in the live chat, says good job to Andy Swanger. Thank you, Diana. Andy gets to a pretty awkward point on this 9 ball. Can he make it? He sinks it. Wow. Andy really is making all the clutch shots today. The score is going to be 6-2. Well done to Andy Swanger. Our live poll on who our live viewers think is going to win is at 75% in favor of Andy Swanger now, 25% still siding with Mike Falconio.
These breaks don't go nowhere, do they?
I can't figure it out either. I just get in the middle. I'm like football break, yeah.
I watch Ronnie break him. He doesn't put
No. I think that's the toughest rack to break.
the only one you might make is the one inside.
The players are discussing how difficult it is to break in 10 ball.
Oh, Anton? Yeah.
Mike Falconio misses ball in hand. Andy with a pretty good positional shot onto the 2. Position on the 3 is going to be difficult here. Let's see how he does. He misses the 2. Mike back at the table with another chance. Same problem here though.
Hey, come on, play the 10.
Okay.
Pretty good result here. Mike may even be partially hooked. That's quite the fortunate roll for Andy Swanger here. Does he have the cut?
I thought you had it coming off that side too.
Mike Falconio misses the 2 or 3 rail kick there. Andy with ball in hand. Mike misses the 3, but does he get a fortunate roll here? Whoops. It's looking like Andy's going to go rail first. It does seem like the 5 ball is partially in the way of Mike seeing the correct angle on the 3 ball. Good roll. Mike misses the thin kick on the 3. Good bump into the 5 ball. The 4 does clear the 9 into the far right corner. Andy misses it by a good amount there, but the 9 ball stays in the way for him. Nice leave there by Andy. Mike Falconio back at the table with another tough kick. Andy Swanger with the option to shoot the shot or give it back to Mike. Looks like he's going to take it, though. The 6 does go. Nice cut. The 7 does go into the side pocket. He misses it. Does he leave it? Does he leave it for Mike? Not quite. Mike is left with the slightly more difficult long pot on the 7. Sinks it really nicely. Close spank. Doesn't quite get it. Can he get safe? Safe enough? Andy taking a look at the 8-9 combination into the side pocket. Shakes his head at it. He's going to call the far right corner pocket. Andy going for a two-way shot of sorts, but doesn't quite get there. Mike Falconio with a good chance here to pot the 8 and take the rack. And Andy Swanger misses the easy shot on the 8. Mike Falconio with another chance. Mike misses the 8 as well.
Switching pockets.
Really? Andy's going for the back shot over the cut into the right corner. It's going to sit there. Mike Falconio. Can he finish this out? He should be able to, no problem. To Cory Payne in the live chat, I actually believe you are the next person on the list to challenge for the number 14 or 15 position. And Mike is able to sink the 10 ball and take his third game. Well done. The score is 6-3. Andy Swanger with a 3-game lead. Cory Payne in the live chat says, I challenge whoever is 14. Well, 14 and 15 are pretty interchangeable. The way it works is just based on the scheduling and who's available. That's who you're going to end up playing. But, yeah, most likely number 14. But I'll have to let you know who's going to be available for you first. Our live poll in the live chat has 77% of our live viewers in favor of Andy Swanger taking the win here. 23% siding with Mike Falconio. Nice position onto the 2 ball. And Andy scratches. Mike looking to set up for a 4-5 combination shot, it seems. And the cue ball is going to roll too far. This is a shot that you want to play into the right long rail rather than down to the short rail. Not too sure if Mike was trying to move the 10 ball into a different position or actually squeeze the cue ball between the rail and the 10. Position onto the 7 is a little tricky here. Let's see how Andy does. He may be eyeing the 7 into the side pocket. Andy Swanger calls the 10 ball. Good effort. Mike Falconio left with a 3-rail positional shot on the 7 for an 8-9 combination, it seems. He's able to get below the 8 for the far left corner. But he misses it. Andy Swanger back at the table should be able to finish this out. Nice stroke by Andy Swanger. Good speed. And it looks like Andy is going to be able to take his 7th game in a race to 9. Mike Falconio with 3 games. Pretty good break here. Andy going for the 1 into the side pocket. He misses it. He's really focusing on position on the 2 as well. Mike Falconio is calling the 10 ball. He misses it, but he gets a very lucky roll with the cue ball sitting behind the 10.
Just get that out of there.
Yeah. Why should I give you a chance on a 110 combo? They still gave it to you.
This is way harder.
I know.
Mike Falconio going for the early 10 ball once again. Can he do it? He misses it. And he's Swanger back at the table. Really nice leave for Mike there. Well done. Kicking at this is going to be extremely difficult. Good attempt. Mike with ball in hand. Not the easiest shot on the 4, and he could have stunned more close to the 4 ball there. Misses as a result. And does he leave Mike with another 410 combination shot? He's calling the 10 into the side pocket. He misses it. And he's Swanger with the 4 into the side as well. Really nice positional shot onto the 5. Should be able to just stun this cue ball back a little bit for the 6. Now I'm curious to see if he's going to go for the 7-10 combination. It's relatively easy. He's got a good angle on the 6 to bring the cue ball back out towards the center as well. He doesn't go for it. Really confident stroke on that 7 ball. Well done. It's looking like Andy's going to be able to get on the hill first here. Nice shot. And Andy is going to be able to bring the score 8-3. Well done. Andy Swanger is on the hill. He needs one more game to win his match and defend his number 15 position. Nice cut by Mike there. He's got a long pot on the 3, but position on the 4 is fairly automatic as long as he makes the shot. We've got Emily Chen in the live chat, says, "Go Mike." Thank you, Emily. Mike misses the 3, Andy Swanger with a bank. Three goes a little wide, but Andy is relatively safe here. Mike is calling the thin cut into the far right corner pocket. And he makes the shot. Great shot using a lot of inside spin. Andy Swanger with ball in hand. Is an early 10 ball in the works. Andy Swanger calls the 10 into the left corner. And he almost makes it. That 10 ball is anyone's ball now. Mike should be able to make position on the short side of the 6 to go for the shot. Is it good enough? He's got a good look at the 10. He sinks it. Nice shot. Score is 8-4.
Hey, okay.
Andy Swanger with a 4-game lead and on the hill. This is going to be quite the uphill battle for Mike Falconio if he wants to get back in the set.
You did? I thought you were going to go for the combo, or you went for the caramel?
Went for the caramel. Yeah, caramel. I didn't want the 5 to roll all the way down there off the 4 box. Maybe we'd go up about 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah. It's like I didn't have to think about that.
No.
Our live poll in the live chat has Andy Swanger at 69% in favor of winning for the memes, 31% in favor of Mike Falconio. Le Bavu in the live chat, what's up? Le Bavu asks, where's Ronnie the champ at? Haven't seen him lately. Well, not a lot of people have been challenging him. It's a pretty tough match, but we got Dan Charlo, our #1 ranked player in Rochester, New York. He's going to be taking on Ron Costanzo, the champ player in Rochester, probably within the next week or so.
No, yeah. It's like 1-2 bang.
You gotta stay in the game.
Andy Swanger calls the 2-4 combination. Great shot. And the cue ball is going to sit behind that 3. Mike misses the cut on the 2. Doesn't even look like he left Andy with much of a shot here. Let's take a look. Not sure if he even called anything there. Mike Falconio back at the table with a thin cut on the 2. Nice shot by Andy. Surprising miss by Andy Swanger. Back shot here for Andy Swanger. Nice shot. Good bump into the 10. What's the plan for the 8 ball? Holding for the 8 is a little tricky. It's possible, but he may choose to go up and down the table. He's eyeing the pot on the 8. And he sinks it. Really nice shot there. Can Andy Swanger finish it out here to defend his position? And for the win. The 10 ball wobbles in very nicely. The final score is 9-4. Andy Swanger defeats Mike Falconio.
Inconsistent. I don't know the game. I just started playing 9 and 10 ball.
Oh, did you?
I like it. I just not.
Yeah. I mean, don't
We will be right back, and I will see if Andy Swanger wants to do a quick interview on his match.
You shot well too. You made a lot of good, tough shots, tough cuts.
I did make some, and I missed some easy
Yeah, me
ones.
too. I'd make something nasty
Just
and
kept
then
going, man.
miss the easy shot. You know, it was fun. Whatever.
Couple questions? Yeah. Did you have anybody watching? Yeah.
Emily Chen rooting for.
Was my mom watching? Was my mom watching?
There was a.
commentating, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you missed. You missed again.
Go through the comments, make sure no stuff. I gotta go soon.
All right, I'm here with Andy Swanger. He just successfully defended his number 15 position against the challenger Mike Falconio. How do you think you shot?
I shot okay. I didn't shoot up to my potential on certain racks. Mike was missing a lot. I was missing a lot, and
He was. I definitely know Mike Falconio is a much better shooter typically than what we just saw. But I mean, the final score is 9-4.
I predicted 9-5, 9-6.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So
Maybe it was a little mix of.
I had a couple early 10s in there, which helped.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to go for a couple of them, and
Yeah, he went for maybe like 10 different early 10 shots.
yeah. Well, sometimes when you're behind like that, it's easier to try to jump on the 10. Especially if you're not shooting too good right away, and if I'm not shooting too good right away,
Mm-hmm.
you might as well try. You might as well try to go for him.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like every game was kind of just like a slow grind type of game where each player was, or I mean, you did a much better job than Mike of capitalizing on the opponent's mistakes, which is why you were able to pull away.
And then and there were certain racks I knew I couldn't get out, so there's no reason to make a ball.
Yeah, just play it slow and
play it safe and try. Don't even really hide the cue well, because if he makes the ball, he's not going to have a shot on the next ball. That's and he gave me a few ball in hands.
Yeah.
I bared down that last rack and got out. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, the 10 ball wobbled in there. Did you get a little nervous of that 10 ball wobbling?
When I shot that the carom off the 5-10 for the win, I thought I was going to get that one. But I mean, he's right to shoot it. I mean, there's no problem. I would have shot it again if I had a chance. So
cool. And we've also got Diana Smalley in the live chat. She said good job to you.
Oh, yeah, that's my fiance. We're getting married in July.
Well, congratulations, and congrats on defending your position.
Yep, I get to hold my 15th spot and stay on the list, and
always
welcoming all the challengers coming up the list.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Well, congrats again.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Mike.
Thank you guys for tuning into Billiard Breakdown tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.